Hi, Roo-Ronies! This is your pal, Roo-Roni K95 here, and welcome to the 2021 edition of my DVD and Blu-ray Collection Library Videos series. So today we're going to be taking a look at these double-sided DVD ones. There's some with the childhood favorite movies, there's some horror, there's a couple on the comedies, one on fantasy, and there's one on the anime on these 12 of these double-sided DVD discs. So let's dive into these. The double-sided DVD genres today on the Physical Media Video Library Series. Welcome back. Okay, so today we're going to be taking a look at these double-sided DVD disc ones. There's some on some childhood favorite movies on the flipper disc on there, and there's ones on the horror. There's some horror. Basically, like, I have picked about, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these horror movie DVDs on these flipper discs, which are the double-sided ones. But there's also a couple on the comedy DVDs, and there's one on fantasy. Little bit of anime left over from last time as well that I picked from my anime collection. Let's dive into it. We have my childhood favorite movie, My Dog Skip, with Frankie Muniz, Diane Lane, Luke Wilson, and Kevin Bacon on this movie. Yeah, of course, this is my childhood movie. Because I had this DVD because this has some special features on there, and this includes two feature-length audio commentaries on this DVD. In case you're wondering right here, because I'm just going to show you right there. And next I have is some of the dive into the horror movies we have, because this should not take too long. We have, oh yeah, I forgot the DVD of that, My Dog Skip on DVD, the flipper disc one. Yeah, you can see it's in a flipper disc I have, because that's besides the point here. And I also have, finally to the horror movies, we have Anaconda with Jennifer Lopez, Ice Cube, and Eric Stoltz and Owen Wilson in that movie. I noticed this DVD of the movie Anaconda does not have that much features on this DVD, but I know the other editions, like the 2004 DVD edition, does. But I noticed this has some interactive menus on this particular DVD, like the movie like Anaconda. I still haven't watched this movie, but I will give this movie a watch on my on movies that I want to plan on watching list. If you've seen this movie on the Sci-Fi Channel, you probably want to know this movie. Yeah, because it's probably the movie about a documentary crew, or making on a documentary film in the Amazon River, in South America particularly, when they were searching of a long-lost tribe But they were surrounded by a giant snake, which is the Anaconda in the Amazon River in the movie. Lots of fun. This movie is like Jaws, but in the Amazon River, particularly in the Amazon jungle. This is probably, it's been a while since I saw it on the Sci-Fi Channel. Next I have is the double feature movie. This is the Poltergeist 2 and Poltergeist 3 double feature DVD I have. I got this at Barnes & Noble back in 2007, I believe. Yeah. But I noticed there's some special features on there, only on these flipper discs, because this is a double feature flipper disc on Poltergeist 2 and 3 on here. They only just have theatrical trailers, but I noticed there is a Scream Factory editions that they were going to put out. They put out recently, in case you're wondering. Yes, this is in a flipper disc, particularly, just like my Anaconda DVD, which is right here. Just put it on top, because it's probably in the horror section. Yep, and there you have it. Speaking of and next I have from my horror movie collection is the 4 Films Horror Collector's Set. This includes movies like Kraken, Tentacles of the Deep, and Raging Sharks, Night Shadow, and The Howling 4, the original Nightmare, which is probably part of the Howling franchise on here. There's some movies on here on this DVD particularly. Yeah. Because there's no special features on this, but this is particularly released. This DVD is probably released by Echo Bridge Home Entertainment on this DVD. if wondering if you noticed. Yeah, this is in a flipper. This is particularly in a double-sided disc. Yep. So that's probably how I have. So that's the flipper disc I have here on the 4 film. If you want me to do a DVD review on the 4 films horror collector set, pretty soon I will be doing a DVD review on it at one point. The next I have is Stephen King's It. This is the mini-series, not the 2017 movie. No, but this is the original one. Forget the one with Bill Skarsgård. No, the one's worth seeing is the one with Tim Curry. That's the one. I noticed there's some extra special feature. This has a feature-length audio commentary by Dennis Christopher, Tim Reed, and John Ritter, Richard Thomas, and the director Tommy Lee Wallace in that one. Yeah, there's only the extras, and there's some talent bios on there. There's some cast and crew bios on this particular mini-series on DVD. And yeah, this is particularly in a flipper disc. This is another edition. There is also the snapper case edition of Stephen King's It on here. And here's the disc, what it looks like. It's in a flipper disc as well. Yeah, come to think of it, because if you're scared of clowns, Stephen King's It will blow your mind as well. And the next I have is my favorite, Bram Stoker's Dracula. This is directed by Francis Ford Coppola. Yeah, this one, I got this at, like, half-price books back in 2017. There's no special features, no commentaries on there, just like my DVD of Anaconda I have. But this one particularly is based on the novel by Bram Stoker, which I've read the book as well. Yeah, this is particularly true to the original novel. Yeah, this was the one with Gary Oldman, Winona Ryder, Anthony Hopkins, and Keanu Reeves. Yeah, Keanu Reeves is on that one. He was also in John Wick and Speed and the Matrix movies. Yeah, this is in a flipper disc as well, in case you're wondering as well, if you want to know. So that's for the horror section. Next to the comedy, I have Ghostbusters 2. I got this as well. I noticed there's some interactive menus on here, but this has theatrical trailers on there, and this also has talent and filmographies and production notes about the movie Ghostbusters 2. Because I have found the disc, which I've noticed, which is a good news, which I noticed. Here's the disc. It's been all day when I was looking for the disc to Ghostbusters 2 on DVD, but good thing I found the disc, because it was a real pain in the butt to look for the disc. When I still had the case to this, the disc was missing, but it was around in the house in a mess as well. But good thing I found the disc, which is a good news I had, in case you want to know as well. So let's leave it into the comedy. The next I have, which I was showing you that I wanted to show for a very long time, is my Blockbuster video copy of Austin Powers' International Man of Mystery. Yeah, this is basically a Blockbuster video copy as well. But I don't have the actual DVD case for it, but this is actually from Blockbuster Video, because it was for sale as well, come to think of it. And here's what the disc looks like. Yeah, it's in a flipper disc. Groovy, baby. Sorry, you like my Austin Powers impression? Anyway, so yeah, this is my Blockbuster video copy of Austin Powers' International Man Mystery. I have to leave it right here, because I'm going to have to move these genre categories to the side. And next I have a couple of 80s movies. I have The Outsiders, which is, I got this at a flea market for only $1. There are only just special features on here, which that only has our theatrical trailer only. There's no special features extras. Apparently, if there is a Blu-ray release out there, I'll probably know at this point. And there is a critic review on there. If you notice on the back of my DVD of The Outsiders, I also have this on VHS, in case you want to know. When I got this at a flea market, oh, it's probably in a flipper case as well. It's in a flipper disc, actually. And next to the 80s fantasy movies, I have Lady Hawk. This is probably my favorite 80s fantasy movie, with Matthew Broderick, Rutger Hauer, and Michelle Pfeiffer, and Leo McKern, John Wood, Ken Hutchison, and Alfred Molina in that movie. Yeah. There's a lot of features on here. This has the production notes on there and includes, and this also has the trailer to there, and there's also film recommendations on here on this particular DVD, in case you want to know. Let's show you what the disc looks like. This is an old flipper disc from 1997. Yes, here's the disc. It's in widescreen and standard. And here's what the cover looks like. Yeah, because I have this DVD for a very long time, because I'm keeping it as another edition, because I also have the Blu-ray release of Lady Hawk on DVD from Warner Archive Collection, which I showed you in my previous video. And finally, to the anime, we have Lupin III, The Castle of Cagliostro. This is the first movie directed by Hayao Miyazaki. And yes, this is basically the follow-up to Lupin III, The Secret of Mamo on DVD I have. Yeah, this is probably also one of the Lupin III movie series as well. Yeah, this movie was released in 1979, around the same time as The Rose of Versailles, and Lupin III Red Jacket series was airing at the time, as well as many other certain anime as well. Oh yeah, and also, this particularly, oh yeah, and the final season of Candy as well. Yeah, and there's also special features on here on the 2006 manga video release of Lupin III and the Castle Cagliostro. This also has the complete animated storyboards with feature soundtrack, interview with the animation director Yasuo Otsuka, photo gallery, Japanese trailers, motion menus. It's just basically on a flipper disc. There's all in one. Because I'm not going to pull it out because I'm afraid of running out of time as well. Because I'm going to add this to the anime section. And that's all I have for today. So that's going to be it for my video. That is the double-sided DVD genres that are made possibly with the physical media video library series, especially my 2021 edition of my DVD and Blu-ray Collection library video series for today, you guys. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's my thoughts, because I think I mentioned Lady Hawk DVD where I showed you earlier. I did mention that I have my Blu-ray release of my Warner Archive Collection release of Lady Hawk on Blu-ray, which is probably right here in where the Blu-rays are. As well as I forgot to mention that I have for my anime collection, now that I mentioned Lupin III, The Castle of Cagliostro, and also my Warner Archive Blu-ray release on here. Now that I mentioned Lady Hawk and Lupin III, The Castle Cagliostro, I have my Warner Archive Blu-ray release of Lady Hawk on there, because it's been a while since I showed you my previous videos on here. And I still have my Discotheque Media release of Lupin III, The Castle of Cagliostro, which has some of the extras on here, which are on this release, which you won't find on any other edition as well. Because I did a DVD comparison to Lupin III, The Castle of Cagliostro, a while back as well. Probably about a couple years ago, I guess. Help subscribe for content. My anime plan, link in the description below. You can share this video on your Twitter, Facebook, if you have Twitter, Facebook account, and all social media. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up by clicking on the like button on this video. Feel free to leave in the comments in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, RuRoniK95. Feel free to join my channel, especially if you're new to my channel. Hit the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified, because I did mention a couple editions like these two that I mentioned if you're watching this video as well. Because that didn't take very long, because this is RuRoniK95 saying thank you for watching my video, and I'm glad you liked it, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you soon for the next video, and hope you have a great day. This is RuRoniK95 signing off, and thank you for watching my video, and I will see you soon for more videos.